Oh, what's the time?
1:20.
Oh, look at that bus. Not again. It's the only way it gets to the end. But it means we have to miss about half an hour of the film. Look, it ain't my fault if the lunch break ain't long enough, is it?
But at this rate, we're never going to see a film all the way through.
I don't see why you don't show an hour a day until we've seen the whole film.
Can be dead bound to miss the tapes if I keep them for more than 2 days.
Right, so you got 2 choices. You either miss the end or speed it up so you can see what happens.
There's a third choice. Our money back.
Where are we going to hide?
The bedrooms.
Come on, stay out of the bedrooms.
Hello, you've gone, Dad.
It's gone. She look right here.
Come on, hello. What are you doing?
Where you been?
Nothing's wrong.
Not really. They only want their money back.
What for?
Lunch break ain't long enough, is it? We're all fed up with only seeing bits of a film.
All right, men. Now listen. Don't panic. But I've heard that McCluskey's going to be on the gate when we get back.
Well, all right, you've got that appointment card.
That's just it. She's going to grab any kid who says he's been to the dentist and then ring out to see if the appointment was genuine.
How are we going to get back in then?
You'll be all right to move now. She'll have there to the end of lunch break.
See you later, fella.
Don't panic.
See you later.
See you, Matt.
What about us?
I made all that up. It's not thinking, eh?
Oh, yeah. Just playing the appointment card fiddle. I was going to risk using them again.
Right, and you ain't going to show any more videos around here either.
So we've got nowhere to show the videos and all the punters have got the hump.
I look at him, punters.
I don't see what there is to laugh about.
But there's difference in you and me. You see, I've anticipated all this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's why I've just been checking out the media studies room.
What about it?
Listen. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, nobody uses that room for the last 2 periods of the morning. And I've discovered without the key.
So we're going to transfer the video club to the media studies room? Forget it.
Right.
No! We nip in there during morning break with videos and blank cassettes, set it all in motion and record our own films.
What for?
That's why I'm at.
He's definitely mad.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
You would. And just supposing we don't get caught setting everything up. How are we supposed to get hold of the tapes once they've been recorded?
Simple. One of us shoots in before afternoon registration and chases off machines.
Breaking into a locked classroom. Who's going to volunteer for that job?
I will.
I might have known.
Right then, Vince. We'll rely on you for some spare cassettes.
Me again. Me dad'll do his piece if I borrow another one.
Look, we'll be able to our own tapes eventually. Just the first couple to get us going.
I don't know. Suppose a couple.
Great. First recording session on Tuesday then.
It's tomorrow. Steady on, Robbie. Your brain will explode.
I was trying to lose that.
We'll lose it somewhere else.
Right, Vince? What film did you bring? Morning, miss.
One of these days, I'm actually going to find you sitting down at your desk like everybody else and waiting for registration.
Never know your luck.
Gardner, I wasn't speculating just then. That was a roundabout way of telling you that from now on you will be seated behind that desk. Understood?
Miss.
And that goes for your cronies, too. Because I am sick and tired of forever finding you huddled together in some corner or other discussing the latest conspiracy.
Don't argue. Go on.
Because you all have to leave the building at break time, that's why. Go on.
I find all this a bit underhand, actually.
What's underhand about teachers patrolling the corridors at break time?
Oh, never mind.
You take the door and I'll check the corridors?
Fine.
Don't know how I let myself get talked into this.
Here. What do you reckon was the matter with Washington this morning?
I don't know. All you can think of that. In any case, you've been stroppy all week.
Yeah, but not everyone else. Just us two she's having a go at.
And it's that tight.
Shame we can't use those dentist cards no more. Because we need to get out of school this lunchtime.
Here we go again. Who's we?
You and me ought to be enough.
What for?
Okay. We're all ready to go?
Go on then, set it rolling. Lovely sight. What are you doing that for?
Still cold. Safer this way.
Come
Let's go.
Still don't know what he's talking about.
There's still that bag of plaster to pick up Mr. Light's place.
Why, tell me?
Have I just had this little business venture or not?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think I made a little favour, don't you?
Shh. Come here.
Brown, get out.
Smart!
Which way do we go?
Washington's got to be better than smart. With the way she feels about us at the moment, that's just you two. You help me be all right with her. Okay, then you go that way. It's too less to worry about.
Never mind him. What we gonna say when Smart finds us?
All right, Wendy, but show the note to somebody next time, will you?
Wait there, whoever you are.
That was too close to comfort. Come on, let's get out of here.
All clear.
Hello, Damo. On your own again?
What's it look like?
Sorry, just thought you might want a bit of company, that's all.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
Suit yourself.
Anyway, thought you fancied Julian Fairbrother.
What's that got to do with anything?
The only thing's you're trying to chat him up. I'll go over you, Wilkes. Take her with you.
Oh, proper Prince Charming, ain't he? No wonder Jackie don't want to know anymore.
Look, it's a Grange girl. She's been kidnapped. We've got to do something about it. You grab the girl and take her back to school.
What?
Just do it.
What's going on? Callie, wait! My arms are going numb and my guts are rumbling. It must be well past lunchtime.
If you keep starting to rest every 10 yards, we'll get back to school before our own time.
Can't help it, my back's killing me.
Arms, guts, back, anything else?
Having trouble, lads?
Oh no, it's the builders from school. How are you gonna get out of this one?
Robbie.
Blimey, I'm gonna have heart failure.
Yeah, sorry. Seen a couple of fourth-year girls and a younger kid.
They went down the corridor. Looked like they was going to girls' toilets.
Yeah, tough. Thanks, Rob. Mandy. Heard you might be in here.
You look a bit hot and bothered.
Yeah, wouldn't you? But it was a bit quicker than I expected.
I didn't get you, though.
No. How's the girl?
Can't get a word out of her. But she don't seem too bad, considering. We'll wait here until she's ready to come out.
Yeah, well, look, I'm going to shoot up staff and tell someone what's happened. When she's ready, bring her over, all right?
All right.
This is absolutely ridiculous. 3 rackets in one term.
I must confess, there is a certain amount of irony in the situation, if nothing else.
Is there?
Of course. Mrs. McCluskey sets up anti-theft squads to patrol the school. You and Miss Washington are detailed for the first tour of duty. And while you're doing your rounds, someone nips in and swipes your replacement squash racket. Surely that's ironic.
I can think of another word.
Damo! I thought you were going to the staff room.
I never know where I'm in this building. I thought I knew where the staff room was. I've been walking around for the last 5 minutes. Which way is it?
Maguire! Do you have an exeat?
No, sir.
Then perhaps you would like to tell me what you're doing. What you are all doing in this building.
So I was looking for the staff room, because we just got
Looking for the staff room.
We are, sir.
Oh, I believe you.
Sounds like it.
Or should I say, I will believe you when we have made a little adjustment to the tense of your story.
But, sir, if you just let...
You see, I think you were looking for the staff room. And the reason that you are now so far away from it is because you have already found what you were looking for.
No, sir, listen, we just...
Within the last half hour, someone has entered the staff room, and for the second time this term, Mr. Smart has had a squash racket stolen.
Well, that's nothing
And
to
as
do-
I am no believer in coincidence, I think that under the circumstances, you three had better have a cast iron reason for being on these premises. Don't you?
Look, I'm not trying to excuse what they've done. They're in the wrong, they know that. But the stealing and the stealing, isn't there? And we don't get upset when Robin Hood does it, do we?
Robin Hood?
No. All I'm trying to say is they took things they shouldn't have done. But you can't deny their motives were right. Blimey. I come here to check out a story I don't believe, and I end up sticking up for the pair of you.
Well, if this stuff's stolen, I don't want it left here. And in any case, I'm not up to using it.
Well, it's a council house, isn't it? And that's council material, so what's stolen?
Well, maybe you're right.
It's only a quick job. We could have it done in no time.
Yeah. Not with that, you couldn't.
No, we'd have to bring the right materials.
Would ya?
I don't see why not. We could pop back one afternoon for a few hours.
Will it, cost him anything?
Yes, I was going to ask that.
Well, we get the materials supplied.
You got a video recorder?
Yes, why?
I can get tapes for you. All the latest stuff. Free of charge.
Why would you want to do that?
Sort of paying for the job. We can get it for nothing. So it's not as though it owes anything.
Are you sure there's no stealing involved?
I swear it.
All right, then. Only I insist on providing tea and biscuits at least.
It's a deal. Providing that certain people keep away from the toilets and keep their sticky hands to themselves.
She's gone.
You sure?
I rather thought that might be the case.
She was in there.
Never mind, shouldn't be too difficult to track her down. Just give me her name and I'll check at the office.
You know we don't know it, sir.
Ah, yes. What a pity.
We didn't have no reason to ask her.
Follow me.
Well, where are we going now?
I think you know the answer to that.
If we're supposed to take Mr. Smart's racket, miss, where is it?
Yeah, miss, none of us have got it.
Anyone with the ingenuity to get in and out of the staff room undetected is surely not going to be stupid enough to get caught with the stolen goods in their possession.
You sound weird here.
That'll do, Maguire. You'll speak when you're spoken to.
It's accusing me of thieving.
That's no excuse for impertinence.
Yeah, well, surely I'm allowed to defend myself, especially when I ain't done it.
Maguire, you're in sufficient trouble as it is.
Yeah, not surprising either. He's always had it in for me.
That's enough. Wait outside, all of you. I'm bound to ask this, Mr. Bronson. Is there anything in what Maguire says?
But I've trumped up a charge against him because of some personal vendetta. Oh, come now, Mrs. McCluskey. That's even more far-fetched than their story about the foiled kidnapping.
Yes, that was a bit too far-fetched.
I'm glad you agree.
No, what I mean is it was too far-fetched to have been invented.
Yes, you see, I must say, I do tend to share Mr. Smart's misgivings. I can't quite persuade myself that someone like Maguire is even involved in these thefts, let alone the brains behind them all.
So you choose to believe him instead of me?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying, Mrs. McCluskey?
That we should make further investigation into their story.
Appeal for the girl to come forward.
And if she doesn't?
Then I'm afraid Maguire and his two friends could well be in serious trouble.
Have a word, please.
Let's have them.
copies?
Don't worry. They're in a safe place. I'll put them in the anorak pocket.
In the cloakroom? Safe, he says.
You pay attention, please. Now, at lunchtime today, there was an incident involving a first-year girl and some people in a car. Apparently, these people tried to drag the girl into the car.
Quiet, please.
It's very important we find out who this girl is. She has nothing to be afraid of. If she'd rather her identity were kept secret, she can approach either myself or Mrs. McCluskey in private. But, and I must stress this, she should do so before 4 o'clock this afternoon. I repeat, anything she tells us will be in the strictest confidence. Right, that's all. But listen, if you are in this form, do come forward. Because without your testimony, 3 fourth-year pupils could be in very serious trouble.
I bet I know those fourth years are and all.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah. We saw him when he was banking up at lunchtime. Who then?
I'll let you know.
Well, one of them's his sister's boyfriend.
Zamo?
Thank you, Mrs. Clark.
No?
No.
What about an identity parade?
If Maguire is lying, he could choose any girl and insist it was her.
No, we just have to wait then.
It would appear so.
It was you, weren't it? What's he talking about? The girl in the car. It was her. Is that right? Look, if someone was trying to kidnap you, why not tell somebody?
Because it was Mum. What? Only my real Mum, not my pretend one. And she wasn't trying to kidnap me.
Callie?
Fancy a game of squash? Neat, eh? Just been down the gym to get yet another replacement squash racket off Jeff Baxter. End up lumbered with this. I couldn't interest you in it, could I?
No.
Well, he did confiscate it off 2 boys in your class.
Gardner and Holloway.
That's right. You've seen it before.
When did he confiscate it?
Last Tuesday lunchtime.
You sure about that?
Positive. That's his day for playground duty. Caught them messing about with it down by the bike sheds. Decided to relieve them of its services.
Tuesday lunchtime?
Yeah, is anything the matter?
My purse was stolen last Tuesday in the afternoon, remember?
Yes.
Mr. Bronson had a theory.
About a 7-foot boy with telescopic arms reaching in from the window to rifle your bag. Good grief. Gardner and Holloway. One boy standing on the shoulders of another using this thing.
That's what I thought, and I've been giving them the evil eye ever since.
Have they realised why?
No.
Just as well. Because at the time your purse was lifted, this thing was safely locked away. So it couldn't have been them.
I know. But I feel so guilty. I should have known better than to suspect them.
Maybe. That's probably the worst aspect of this persistent stealing. The fact that nobody's above suspicion anymore, including those pupils you normally trust without a second thought. Still, Gardner and Holloway are in the clear.
Yes. I never thought I'd be pleased to see that thing.
I'm glad you said that, because I came down to see if I could,
Lumber me with it.
well, they are in your class.
Won't you need it for your game of squash?
Jeff did let me have a squash racket as well. See ya.
Is that what you want? Well, I'm not having McCluskey poke your nose into my private affairs. Miss Washington knows what's going on between you and your 2 mums. You can tell her it was you at lunchtime and ask her not to tell McCluskey the details. And you reckon she'd agree to that? It's a risk you'll have to take. No, I won't. Well, that's up to you. But I reckon you owe those fourthies something. And if you do choose to stay quiet about it, you can stay away from me in future as well.
Robbie, you can't. Don't drop us all in it over the video business.
I can't help that. If I don't say anything, nobody's going to believe Zamo. And I know he's telling the truth.
What do you think Mrs. McCluskey's going to say about the video club?
Well, she won't want to join it, that's for sure.
We shouldn't get more than a week's detention, because it wasn't as if we was actually nicking anything.
More to the point, there was no reason for Rob to say why he was inside in the first place. He could have been ill. Could have had gut rot or something. I don't know. I think of everything round here. Here. What do you reckon to this?
The what's it's missing?
The what?
The thing that catches the grass.
Don't matter, does it?
Not really. Don't know anybody that's got a big enough garden as one of these.
I reckon we can make a few bob on this. Especially if I can find that box.
You see money and everything, don't you? We'll end up looking around in people's dustbins soon. This thing weighs a ton. That's how Barney can't push this thing.
How about that one there?
Veronica, can I see you for a minute, please, miss?
Of course.
Well, it's not about me, really. It's Kelly. She wants to tell you something.
What's that for? I ain't touching it.
Hang on! Look!
It's a dummy.
Takes one to know one.
Crab, innit? Yeah, and I'd leave it there if I was you. Who gave it to you? Baxter? Nah, Miss Washington. How'd she get hold of it? I don't know, but her message was to tell Paul and Luke to get rid of it.
Paul and Luke? Sounds promising. It's been gardening all the way for the last week.
Where'd you see her? Outside McCluskey's office.
How'd you get on?
I didn't have to bother. Callie had already told Miss Washington, so she went to see McCluskey instead.
So nobody knows about the video club? Oh, great.
Anyway, see her.
What's up with you?
Can't you see? Where's your anorak? I've only gone and got it nicked, haven't I?
So someone's done you a favour?
Don't be stupid, Gonch.
He's been trying to lose that ever since he got it.
Look, I might have really hated that jacket, but I weren't really trying to get rid of it. Will you get into much trouble? What do you think?
Here, the cassettes. Were they still in the pockets?
Yeah.
All that time and trouble. And now there's nothing to show for it at all.